So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I am Just Kohli, co-founder of True Gradient. We have with us today Bruce Burrows, former CIO of the largest Canadian retailers. And thankfully, Bruce is also an esteemed advisor at True Gradient. Today, in this fireside chat, Bruce will share his top learnings from an illustrious career in retail. And we felt this is the right moment to bring his perspective forward now more than ever. So let's begin with the first question. So, Bruce, you have led digital transformations at two of the Canada's most iconic retailers, right? So, can you share with us what sparked the push for transformational programs at Sobeys and Loblaws?
It's interesting. When I joined Loblaws, they were a large regional retailer, and really the catalyst for everything that they pursued after I joined was really to become a strong national retailer and leverage their size and scale. And in Sobeys' case in particular, there was a real need to get better clarity and insight into how the business was running.
So, Bruce, if you have to, if you must advise retailers or CPG leaders who are starting their digitization and AI journey today, what's the first step you would recommend?
Yeah, ultimately, it's really about the data,
Yeah.
and you know, it's been a long understood issue that the data companies have is not well organized and not always as accurate as it needs to be.
And Bruce, one last question, right? I mean, obviously we're living in the AI era, and it's an exciting time for CPG retail leaders or leaders in general, and even technologists. But are there any words of caution regarding AI hype versus reality?
There's been at the beginning of this year, I was at a conference with one of the companies that I do advisory services work with,
Mhm.
and at the time they were talking about, agentic AI is coming. Well, I was
Mhm.
at another conference about 3 months later, and it's here. It's not that
Mhm.
it's coming; it's actually here,
Yeah.
and so the pace
Mhm.
of change is, and you mentioned it earlier. The pace of change now is significantly faster than the pace of change when think the Industrial Revolution and then all the other things that have come along.
Again, Bruce, this was wonderful. Really enjoyed, and I'm hoping the leaders and professionals in this who join or who will hear this recording will find this very useful. So thanks for sharing your learnings.
Thanks for the opportunity, Jazz. Have a great day.